Right, apologies for that. As you can see, it's all back normal. Stupid slobs. I had to kind of go in and strip out all the go into the task manager and just bin everything and start it again. Right, okay, so hopefully it won't misbehave now. Right, so I should be able to change that to this. Okay. And now you can see update. Okay, got monitor and output there. That should be fine. Okay. Didn't like that, it's fine. So I'm hoping that the 1 meg one might actually run. Right, so Tanx. Something's happening because I can see the mouse doing a change. That looks good. Not hearing anything though. Wait, so I've actually got something running. So the mouse point is very much looking like the lemming's hand. I don't know if there's any sound coming out of it. I can't hear anything. You guys probably can. Let me just see if... I'm not hearing anything. Fair enough. No wind. Same direction. Foothills. Objective. Targets, fans, pullers and pushers. Oh, I can hear that now. That's good. Sound is on. Player 1. Cool. Oh, use the mouse to change the letters. That's a bit bizarre. Let's try and see what happens. I hope it doesn't take too long to generate the landscape. I'm not seeing any light from the GoTech. Although the disc light here appears to be flicking, but that could be anything. Graham, do you remember how long this would take? You've seen if the light's flickering, but it does appear to be flickering. Maybe I should just put mountains now. Gravity light medium. It seems to be doing okay. Maybe just taking ages to generate the map. If it goes on like this for another few moments, I'm probably just going to pick another game because this is a bit too long. What I'll do is I'll probably look for Tanx on 1200, you know, WHD load it and see if that works. In fact, I'll do that now whilst I'm waiting. WHD. I don't see Tanx in a WHD load, to be honest. It might be a case that I'll have to get it on disk. Which is fine. I've got a GoTech anyway. Nah, this is not doing anything. Shame really, because we did actually get a 1 meg game loading. Just didn't want to go any further, to be fair. The only other thing is the word processor, which we could probably have a look at. I bet it'll actually run though. Sheer irony. So the next one is Textra, which is a word processor. Use the mouse button to choose a file or directory to open. Look at the Tanx dock. which is in gibberish. Does not like reading that. But I'll open this, which is the menu. It's interesting, it's in sort of textable format. Fair enough. Not really much to see here. 27. I hope that's done the same menu. Yeah, it is. Apologies guys, this particular run is a bit higgledy-piggledy. Ooh, music. So, I'm assuming we've got the tune of the month at the moment, so we'll have a look at the screen of the month. That's a nice looking, is that a Ferrari? Or Countach maybe? Either way, it looks quite nice. Tune of the month, I'm assuming is this one. But I'm just going to put it on anyway. Yeah, I'll pick that one. It does feel very sort of like Vector Man, that's what it kind of reminds me of. Okay, let's look at Print Studio. Be interesting to see if it still plays the music. What does it say? The master is back. Oh no, they won't play it all. So it's a Showiz program. It's from Germany. And it looks like some sort of, so we can do what, screen? Or maybe this is one of those authoring tools, like oh, what do you call it? genlock sort of stuff, you know, like titling things maybe. I don't know what I've done with the menu. That's broke now. Can't even do anything with it. Well, if it breaks, just kind of reboot. It's always the best way to go. Right, so we've got Mineclearer, which I've got a feeling is going to be Minesweeper. Borobodur, I have no idea, and then Showiz, so F4. There we go. Oh, well, I died on that one. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's do one. Zoom in a bit, probably out here maybe. So right click works. That's a 2. Say maybe this one. 2 there. 2 here. Oh, oh no, I got a couple. It's not so bad as a kind of Minesweeper game. I'll have one more game of it and then we can move on. Beginner, semi-pro, profi, because I'm assuming this will be the size of the board. So that's semi-pro. That's professional, probably. Then you got custom. So what's the highest I can go to? $99. $99 mines, 99 width, 99 height. And even Amiga, I don't think it shows the... Oh yeah. So there's at least one space I could go. Okay. Let's go back to beginner. Doesn't clean the screen properly though. This is help inactive. There. Yeah, so I've got these ones, but I completely messed these ones up. Fair enough. Well, there you go, that's Mineclearer. It's not a bad program for what it is. Number 5, 5 Borobodur. What on earth is it? Borobodur. Was it just a directory program? What is Borobodur? Got something from computing history, but it just gives me what's in it. Doesn't say what it is. Got no right click. I never know what to do. Oh, okay, so it just shows me what's in there. Okay, close gadget to continue. Okay. Fine. Let's go back to the menu. Bizarre program. It's probably useful for some people, but I just don't get it. Right, so Showiz, I think that is. Interesting image. I think that's probably one for more for December, Christmas time. Nice one of Mona Lisa. Is that it? Okay. Fair enough. Bit of an interesting disc. At least we can actually use it. Yeah. So that's 28. 29. We'll do this for another, say, 10 minutes, and then I'll switch it over to the 1200. We have had a bit of fun with the 1200 today. Alright, so we've got Borobodur demo, I think that is, Harlequin demo, Diskmaster 3.2, which we'll need Workbench for, but I don't think we're going to look at that anyway. So let's look at the first one. Thalamus, Borobodur Planet of Doom. Hello there, Amiga gamer. Harlequin's good, but you might as well play it on WXD load. Well, I suppose the good thing is we can see if the 1 meg is running fine on this. Or we could, if it didn't reset. Let's try Harlequin anyway, because at least we'll get to see if the 1 meg's working. I'll add it on to 1200 anyway. Because I think I played it before. I think I played it on a EST. Cross your fingers. Ooh, it's working. I didn't want to crawl, but never mind. Is the whole point just to get to the top of the tower? That's a switch. Is that what I hit onto before? Ah, that's why the thing disappeared. I'm assuming you can't actually kill the bigger ones. Can't go on the box. We're gonna die quicker than I think about it. I still need to switch the other switch on, I think. %2 done. Okay. Is the sound pretty good there, Amiga Gamer? Still, is it just as good as it was last week? Just want to make sure that everything's running okay. Shit. No game sound at all. It's on capture only, so you should be able to hear it. tell you what, I'm only going to play a couple of games of this and I'm going to switch over to 1200. Could be that, because I'm hearing it, I can just about hear the sound. So it might be the case with you. I didn't change anything from last time. That's the demo's no sound. No, the demo does. It can hear it. I can hear the pick up sounds, but that's about it. It's quite low though. Oh wait, I can hear some sound audio, but it's low. Still doesn't affect me much. What's the... It's great sound. Yeah, because that'll be a demo, so I'm assuming the soundtrack isn't there. Got SFX when you pick up the stuff. Okay, I bet it's... I have something missing. Oh, I don't know. 92%. Right, I'm gonna add that to the games to download for the 1200. I don't think I've got that. Let me just put it in. Okay, so that's gonna get added. Right, okay, let's should we do one more disc and then switch over to the 1200? Yeah, let's do that. One more disc, we'll switch over to 1200 and we can start playing some Speccy Classicx. Just trying to think. Just having a look at the sound settings just to make sure it's not something I've reset maybe. No, the line has it very loud. Right, so I've increased the line out on that one to 76. Don't know if that's going to change for you. That's a good level. Right, so we've got Screen of the Month, Tune of the Month, which is probably what's you're listening to now. Sample Maker. Oh, excuse me. Virus check on sysinfo. I've already got a copy of sysinfo 4, so I don't need that. So let's have a look at Screen of the Month. Nice one with a bit of fish in it. Give me a second, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, that intro music's playing fine. So it might have been, I mean, I've already just turned up the music for Harlequin. Maybe it was that disc, I don't know. So that's that. I think we can leave the rest until next week. We've had enough, faffing on this week, I think. So I'll switch over to the 1200 and then we can kind of get some gaming done. So it'll only be a few moments. I'll just switch to the 12. And that's that out, that's that out, remove this. Alright. Oops. So now we're on the interesting part of the stream. Also must remember I have a keyboard. Right, so the 1200 with the Speccy Classicx CD, and there is the CD if you've never seen it. And the good thing is there's games on the CD, so I don't have to worry about bringing them over. So in it goes. Let's shift this a bit over there so you can see 1200 a bit more. There we go. And I'll start loading up. Go and get the eject button ready. There we go, Speccy 3000. So we've got, it basically says on the CD, log onto the CD-ROM drive, double click on Assassin, double click on Assign, and then use one of the many easy to use emulators supplied. But I tested it and you can actually use it straight off the CDs. So I'm going to go here. And we can, I think it's this one that was okay. So we've got these ZXAM Spectrum and CBSpeccy 128 there. So I'm going to double click this. And there you go. Spectrum Emulator version 2. We can do, let's have a look. You know, the usual commands for load. What would it be Amiga? Nope. Yeah, there you go. So the Alt key there will do that command. Doesn't have much in the way of options. So you've got setting for load, saving, audio volume. In fact, it's on normal apparently. Title bar is on and off. Task priority. And then I can load snapshots, save them. Got a help here and a reset. So, does anybody want a specific game loading? I should have a few games. It does have, apparently, I think the 3000 of this. Yeah, around 3000 all-time classic original Spectrum 48K games. So if anybody wants to suggest a game, go ahead. Otherwise, I can just come up with one. So, crap up bot slot and the motherfucking damn stone temple of the devil. Best Speccy title ever. It could be something good. Alright, fine. Let's have a look what we got. So if I go into volumes, Speccy 3. Oh shit. Forgot it's not a double click. Games, Speccy Drawer. Let's go for the most obvious one. Just about hear that. I don't know about you, Amiga gamer. Let's see what happens if I do this. Hear that. Make it share, have a look at it in a minute. This is a bit slowy-ish. Ooh, that's a bit fast. least it picks up the and this is unexpanded, by the way. Well, it does have a accelerated chip, but still, yeah, time is massively off. Oh, yeah, let me... So, I'm speedrunning a Manic Miner on a ZX Spectrum. Alright, let's have another go. I like the fact that it's kept the music off. Shit! So with the music off, it goes even faster. No. Not a chance. Okay, let's try a different game. Maybe it's specific to Manic Miner. And you notice this as well. It picks up the colouring and just messes it up. What did you say? Make a chip. Oh no, it's fine, okay. Do you want sound? Yes. First part of this program tells you about a circuit design. Second part shows you some example circuits. Third part lets you experiment and design circuits. If you've not run the program before, you should start with the first part. Let's try one. So, computer hardware is essentially quite simple and can be thought of as 5 connecting elements. These elements can be made from just one type of electronic circuit. Not the sort of thing that makes a fun stream, to be fair. Let's try this again. Let's try. It's gonna go back into make a chip. I'm gonna try the other one. Let's try examples. Oh no, experiment. Experiment with gates and try and create your own circuits. I figured you'd know it. It was in the same pack. I've never actually played this, to be honest, or done anything with it. May not use any of the gates and or not nor NAND. You have a command copy which will copy a circuit to the ZX printer. Okay. Move your cursor keys. Use. Oh, I hate using the cursor keys. Okay, so I can make a gate. And no, because I'd need something in, wouldn't it? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Okay, this broke. Don't know what happened there. Right, sod it. Load again. Parent. Let's see how. I was gonna say Batman, but see, when I loaded Back to School, that was fine. I don't know how to play that, so question is, which one of these Batman ones is the one of the film? Try two. That's the beat 'em up. Actually, resume. Back to School is one of the first sandbox games. Yeah, it's not something I usually play, so I'm not quite sure with it. Now this looks fine. Maybe it's just Manic Miner I didn't like. Although that's not correct. The door should not be doing that. Yeah, because in the first one, this is a car. So it's just the one where you've got to go down. Okay. I can't remember if you're allowed to go out. Yeah, because this is bulb, isn't there? Unless. No, you can't. Something about turning on the light bulb, but I can't remember what it was. Okay, let's have a look for another Batman one. Which one is? What's this one? That's the John Rittman one. I don't think the movie's on here at all. Let's try BC's Quest for Tires instead. And then I remember how to turn the joystick part on. There we go. Kempston. And then one player. And then you press start. Okay, that's it. This doesn't render correctly because obviously there should be a character there. I just need to see if it'll pick up being hit by the... Yeah, it will do. Okay, so this isn't working properly. Try... The one I was thinking of anyway was Bounty Bulb. There we go, that's that one. So it's interesting that Manic Miner was very speedy, but this one isn't as speedy. Because the bird should be a bit faster. Too many colours. Well, O1P seems to work. This is a lot slower. Where's the jump button? Space isn't jump. Oh, what a surprise, it's the M key. And occasionally, this emulator decides it's going to do its own thing, and I don't know why. I'm not doing anything at all. So that's twice now it's just decided to... Maybe I just need to restart it. Yeah, Bounty Bulb is pretty good. Let me just retry this. Okay. So that's parent games. Really need to stop double clicking. Bounty Bulb. Yep, it's doing left now. can't even... Okay, so it stopped doing that now. Is it because I'm running off from the CD? Shouldn't be. Right, it's done it again. It's pushing me to the right. Now it's going to the left, but I can kind of stop it from going to the left. I wonder if it's just because I'm going too far to the right and it doesn't like it. Yeah, fighting with the controls and this is not fun. But it's not doing anything mad now because if I press left, it should... Oh, no. Oh, okay, there you go. And it's not going left again. I think it's just the fact that it's too far to the right. So that was the Spectrum Emulator version 2. Let's try a different one. Let's try CBSpeccy 128. And this has a bit of a different interface, so it could be interesting. It's even more interesting that it gives me TR-DOS options. But I don't think Speccy Classicx has any TR-DOS. We'll have a look to see if they do though. Okay. Oh, we do. That's TRD. There's nothing in it though. Unless it's looking for something specific, but... Okay, tape files. Nothing in a tape file. Nothing in ZXAM. Let's try Bounty Bob again, see whether it will be fine. So that's that. We can have different screen modes, but it's only letting us have low res. Kingston joystick, or we can change to different types of joysticks. What's the setup is it got for keyboard? Fire ZXAM as usual. Emulate border, but it doesn't give me that. Register R emulation. That's the random one, or the one used to find random numbers. I can't remember what specifically R does, but it does have a load of random numbers in it. I think that's it for now, so let's go and see what happens. How's about not much? Oh, something happening now. Or the A disappeared anyway. Not getting anything. I have to reboot and start again. Unless this is the emulator that you actually need to assign to it. Speculator there. That's usually the better one. Let me have another look at CBSpeccy and see if there's something that I've done wrong. I mean, it is 0.25, so it could be that it's not compatible with some things. Mind you, I said go, I didn't say load and start snapshot, but it's not a snapshot file, it's a TZX. But it doesn't give me... Let's load frozen. It's just a frozen file. It gives me fast load options. What's configuration? Oh, to be this config, right? Okay, yeah. So let's try. Oh, is that the reason why it didn't load? Because we loaded a snapshot and it didn't like it. Could be why. Let's try. Just says tape in there. But it just says no, it just says tape. Probably good if it's not giving me any anything to load. Yeah, because these are all snapshot files. Let's see if there's anything in here. So this, it's this dot. Yeah, we've got some tape files. There is a Bounty Bob tape. Sure, we put that in last time. The only thing I can think of is I need a ROM for it. Because it doesn't make sense not for it to do anything otherwise. See, the A thing goes. What, do I just wait for it to do something, or... Alright, fine. We will check out a different emulator then. So if I look at Spectacular, because that's usually the best one. Oh, doesn't like that. I think that's why the assign is going to come in. Let's have a look at the ZXAM Spectrum. And I think we'll go with the AGA version. So this is version 2.0. Looks simple enough to load in. No program. What's it given? SPI files. SNAS, Z80. KGB. Okay. So, does that mean I can go back and check the games? But at least it's running decently. Okay, so did see a bit of speed up when I turned off the music. Doing shit. So my only slight issue with this is I don't get to see the loading screen, but then again, we are dealing with snap files, which are immediate states. So it would be nice to see if this actually loads a tape file. Now I'm not going to do an entire Manic Miner run, but at least we found an emulator that kind of runs this at a semi-decent level. Well, I say semi-decent, it's actually not that bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. So, press exit to stop it. Okay. Will it allow tape files, or is it just a straight? You're already a world champion on this. Yes, I know. But it's nice to see that there's an emulator that runs it pretty well. I need to go parent, don't I? So, let's see what happens with Bounty Bob. Because I want to see if it does the same issue. There we go. So it doesn't load any tape files. I can reset and run this. Didn't like that, did it? Oh. That's not so bad. I mean, this is a secret menu if you've never seen it. Just press 2 and it comes up with that. That's the demo. See what happens on keyboard. Right, left, M to jump, obviously. Which means Q and A is going to be up and down. Oh, it did the... Seems to be this game it doesn't like. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna... Excuse me, I will find another game that... What about Grumpy Supersleuth? Probably butchered the name, but never mind. Let's see if it's here. Is it Grumpy or is it that one? There we go. So this is QWPNL and an M. Yeah, this seems okay. So I think certain games do... Oh, this got stuck. No, it's... You can see there's graphic issues there. And I'm lost control of the keyboard again. See the tearing there on the buttons? That shouldn't be happening. Okay. Let's quit that version. So there are kind of like differences here and there. Let's see what happens if we do the setup of signs and see if that makes a difference. So it says make these sounds, and then I should be able to start using them. No, it doesn't like that. Let's install it. Oh yeah, I tried that last time and it didn't do anything. There we go. So we just needed to do the other assign and get that fixed. See what options it gives us. We've got an about 1997 apparently. Written well between 98 and 97, 88 and 97. Sorry, version 1. What's the more? It's a £10 one. Credits. So this was 97. Options, we've got interrupt rates, interrupt mode, flash emulation, border color, Z80 registration, that's not registration, registers info. So it's giving you what the registers are. So you got the AF register, that's the accumulator plus the flags, BC, D, HL, IX, and IY. And these with the dashes, they're the shadow ROMs. So it's kind of like a duplicated version. There's something called EXX, I think it is, where you can exchange. So if you're doing something, it will basically flip it like this, and it kind of saves everything. So all these figures will be on this side, so then you can start doing something here, and then when you exchange it back, it kind of flicks them all back. So it's kind of like a push in a way, but it's kind of weird. Not used it myself yet. Utilities, I've got disassembler, got poke memory and save screen, settings, high resolution. That's high resolution. Okay. You can flip between the two. Compression, auto run, volume, which is what we saw last time. Okay, so let's load. Load snapshot file, but it's a .info. See if we can get back to the games section. Well, we can do these. Let's check the classic Manic Miner, see whether it'll run fine or not. That piano one is not a great one. Yeah, okay, so this is like the first emulator I played with. I'm sure the first emulator was Spectacular. Okay. If we oh no, we can't. Don't have to do that. So I'm wondering if this is. So we'll reset that. See if we can load a tape file. There's a tape file. That's mask. I don't really want that one. What this is. Not a recognized file type. Okay. So it doesn't seem to like loading tapes for some reason. I wonder what the Flash emulation does. Actually, let's go back to putting Manic Miner on. I wonder whether the Flash will change. Or what's the difference between a snare and a Z80? Not very much, is there? Making those options doesn't do anything. Alright, let's see if... What was the other one? BC's Quest for Tires. Because we found last time they didn't actually show the graphic of the main character. Here we go. You can just about see the character flicking there as well. Okay, that's interesting. So it doesn't quite get there. Sorry. What does high res do? No difference. Compression doesn't seem to do anything. I don't think this is going to do anything. Help just gives me the keyboard. Okay. It's not really that helpful, to be fair. Try CBSpeccy 28 again. try Big Nose. Don't understand why this particular version doesn't actually give me let's try load and start snapshot. Yep. Could be this might be a better version. So let's try Ace for example. Right, try to do something. Oh, I'm getting a flashing green. That's not good. So basically, if it's a flashing green, there's an error somewhere. Not with the system, with the program. So basically, we found that Spectaculator isn't that good on the Amiga, even though the version that I've got on this machine is perfectly fine. I don't know whether it's just an Amiga thing, but we are talking kind of 97, so for some reason CBSpeccy 128 doesn't work properly. Spectaculator we already know. This one I think is the same Spectaculator, but it's specifically done for different versions. ZXAM seems to be a bit better, I think. Let's go with AGA faster. Let's go for a different game this time. In fact, let's try Nebulous. And if you're not hearing anything, I'm suspecting this is because it's the 48K version, so you're probably not going to get any sound. you do. Okay, fair enough. I was wrong. Something's weird going on with the... Oh, it's fine. Okay, I was a bit worried about the way that the score was going. I was hoping it wasn't completely broken. I shouldn't be doing this. This is not me or Nebulous. Well, at least you found what saw what Nebulous was like. Okay, let's try a different one. Trying to think, what games have I got? Ooh, that's one that I can try. Parents should be under R. That one. Right, okay, into the start. So some of these games seem to be running fairly okay. I think it depends on the emulator. I think it also depends on the game. So as we've already seen, Manic Miner runs on certain emulators on this better than others. So don't try run it in Spectacular. I think this one runs Manic Miner much better. Spectacular is not so great. I don't know what hell is wrong with CBSpeccy. Right, let's see if Kempston works, because it's very, yeah, look at that. So for some reason on emulator version, this does, I don't even remember this happening on this game when I had it years ago. Like, it moves around fine with the joystick, but it's when you leave it and it does that. I think I still have this on cassette. I have this on cassette, so you're not the only one. Oops. That's Eddie out of the... Ooh, clamshell. I just had the budget release. Is that the one with the I think it's the one that with the cover that I don't like. Is it almost like a vampire type looking person on it? Or was it the re-release? Alternative software, was it? Because some of their re-release covers are a bit This is a drug. Was it a drugs room? I used to find it difficult to get out of this room. There we go. Can't remember kicks at a guess. All books are waiting for the arrival of next. Hopefully that should be coming in soon. Actually, no, I think, didn't they say they were going to wait for the 12 months or 6 months? So I'm looking forward to it anyway. I need to kind of avoid Eddie. Okay, so it's fine. Nope. Check your emails to send an update. Yeah, I remember them saying about it last week. So it was something about it last week. I just can't remember what it was that they said. Manufacturing going to China, test boards are in pass with flying colours, that's good. Question is, do I want to open the bedrooms or do I want to open downstairs? Because that room's fine. You never get anybody coming out of that room. Pain in the arse is riffraff. Everyone else is generally okay. Shit, and there's riffraff. Bastard tries to shoot at you. And if he's on the stairs up here, you're fucked. Well, you're not fucked. You can get on the lift, but it's just as a pain in the arse. You really need riffraff kind of down this area. Actually, I don't want to go that way, because I've let him out now. You know, this emulator isn't that bad. Again, it's to do with the games, and at least they're giving you 3 emulators to release. If one of them's not that great, I am noticing there is a bit of speed up on the emulator, because riffraff should not be running around that fast. The sound seems okay though. Bastard. I don't know what you're thinking. Your thoughts on it on the emulators so far are, Amiga Gamer. I'm hoping you. Well, I'm hoping you're okay with them. But that freezer temperature's going down way too fast as well. Right, so we've got Fragonfurter out. We've got Magenta out, I think that was. Or was it Columbia? Interesting, never tried emulating a spec on Amiga. Yeah, I didn't think... I only thought about it the other day when I was watching the Spectrum show with Paul Jenkins. And he was doing his Spectrum, well, a similar Spectrum kind of CD that I had. And I was like, oh yeah, I've got one of those. Doesn't it do Amiga stuff? And then I kind of looked into it, so that's why I decided to bring it out for this week. Just compiled ZXAM 10 on the Pi 400, 564 next. Oh, fuck, crying out loud. Doing a bit of Speccy emulation myself, cool. That will be Magenta, not Columbia. Columbia is a lot shorter and the hair isn't as big. Bit of slow down there. Yeah, I like this Spectrum show. I had the CD Paul was showing. I picked it up on in a co-op. This one here, I rebought, but I originally had. I think I originally had when it came with my PC that I bought in '97. Guess it's the penny I was trying to get out of the door. No, don't go back in. And I think there's one door that automatically... Oh no, there's a button that if you press it too many times, it just puts you back in this room. Come on, let me get out. Ah! Sake. Thank you. Thinking back, how mad is it that Pirate Speccy CD on an entertainment rack in a food store? Yeah, I know. I have completed this game a couple of times. Oh, fuck off, Riffraff. Left the... I try not to let him out. This is one of the reasons why I don't like opening that bottom door. Because it's a pain in the ass to get round. And then when you've got characters like Riffraff in it, it's just... And my clothes are gone. And the computer's gone a bit funny. I bet Riffraff is here. No, luckily. I think having no clothes on stops you from doing certain things. I just can't remember what. So now I've kind of got to find where my clothes have gone. Which could be anywhere. There they are. Didn't get to the lift in time, but never mind. And again, I don't even remember the clothes flashing when I had it. I just remember them being there, but not. Maybe I played a different version of the game that just never got not shown, but pulled out. I don't. And this is weird. Oh, it's because the version I play is like a 128K version or something. It's supposed to be a lot better. It's not supposed to be as bad as like it's supposed to be fixed, as it were. It's almost like the 48K version is just not ready. Or it's just broken. Right, where's the clothes? I bet it's... Yeah, I can still pick stuff up, so... I'm not going out in that door. Riff-Raff can go do one. Yeah, Franklin for keeps on opening the bloody thing for me, but you know, it's not like it's stopping me from doing anything, I suppose. And there's Riff-Raff, the gate. So now I need to keep away from this area. I'll have to use the lift now. The other problem about the speediness of this is whether the timer for that is going to be a problem. Oh, fuck off. Go away. Can I make it? Nope. I'm pretty sure I could have made that if it wasn't as speedy. But the interesting thing is the lift is coming back down again. Right, so this, let's see what happens. And I can't turn it off. Oh, I can. Yeah, no, there's not a fucking way that you can do that. Yeah. That's the problem with this game being too speedy. In fact, I'm wondering whether... So, ZXAM is better for Manic Miner. I think we established that. I think this is going to be the Spectaculator version. Sorry, can you call it Spectaculator? Speculator version. So, let's have a look at this. Let's see if we can load. Rocky Horror on this one and see whether it's slower or not. It's this one. The music isn't as good, I don't think. Seems slowing off though. And let me know if this is too loud as well. There is some tearing going on. And I can't do anything with the keyboard, with the joystick. That is interesting. It won't even let you change joysticks. That's not good. This feels like a cut down version of the other Speculator, to be honest. I don't know why they've done that. Because it's obvious this is the same one. Oh, hang on. But you can't even change joystick in this either. I think the front end of this is a lot better though. In some respects, but not all. Where's it going? Rocky Rock Fall, Rocky. Ah, there we go. See, this feels a bit better. Yeah, there's less tearing in this one. Because there's around the door that you're sort of tearing. I like the bottom edge. Come on. And now it just won't. For fuck's sake. Yeah, it's a complete different game I thought it would be. What I want to do is see whether this is slower or not. There we go. We just had a bit of a bread space. Oh, so it's just like, okay. In that case, we'll just do this again, but we'll do the keyboard. Ooh. Whether I remember what the keyboard controls are, because I don't know how to mean. No, I don't. Anyway, that's the tape there. Sorry. See if that gives you any better. Here you go. Oh, and I do have other clamshell ones. So I've got Bounty Bob Strikes Back, which is what we were playing earlier. I can never get there. So this is another clamshell version. Let's see if I can get that. That's that one. That's US Gold one. That's the tape for that there. Not that one because you get a bit better. Okay. Tapper, which currently is being played on Retro Asylum. Not this one, it's the arcade version. And that's the nice little tape work there. And the only other clamshell one that I got is Gremlins The Adventure. So this is the, let's see, make sure a bit. So that's the Text Adventure. And I do have a little instruction book for this. A nice little small Gremlins book there. And this is the tape. See if we can get it a bit more. There we go. So those are the 3 clamshells that I've got. Right, okay, let's do keyboard. Let's pause. MN. Said an A, okay. So this is still too fast. That's, whoo. And it's dragging me over. There must be some issue with this emulator then, because that shouldn't be doing that. I can't. Oh, I can now. I wonder whether there'll be a difference in terms of whether the 500 version will be better. still, it's done it again, it's dragged it. So if I press, as it's pulling me left, if I press left again, it stops me going that way, and then I can kind of pull it back. I suppose the best way to find out is not to go and pester Eddie. Yeah, same again with it down. So I've just pushed down and it's kind of stopped. Can I get there in time? Nope. No, because that, you've got to be very quick. You kind of got to be quick with that, but it's kind of, because this emulator is too speedy, it just, no. Okay, try and think of how to shut the emulator off. Oh no, because it's right click, isn't it? What am I doing? Right, so Speculator is not the best. You know, this one isn't working. This one's usually better. I don't know what the difference between a faster and a non-faster version is. What's needed to run it? Let's see. So the generic version of ZXAM needs an Amiga computer with a 20 CPU, which is what we do have, and version 204 the operating system, which is what we do have. Special AGA version needs an Amiga computer with an O2L, which is what we got. Version 3 the operating system, we're on 3.5. AGA chipset 1200, so that's fine. We'll be interested to see what the 4000 does. It's very convenient that you have 32 bits of fast memory. Without fast memory, the emulation won't run really slow. Well, we've just seen it's fine. Doesn't say anything about what's the AGA version? Well, I use some special AGA capabilities not present in OCS ECS to convert Spectrum's pixels and attributes to Amiga bit planes. These capabilities accelerate the access to the screen of the emulation, speeding up programs with massive graphic movement, like Iridium and demos. Excuse me. In most cases, the difference isn't noticeable. Yeah, okay. So it's more recommendable to use the generic version in most cases. And use the AGA version when you need maximum graphic speed available. The AGA version uses a graphic system that can't be used with multitasking enabled. Okay, that's fine. Mind you, I'm saying that with this, and it's actually not fair because ZXAM seems to be the much better port. I'm just missing the whole loading thing. Well, it's an interesting one. So there's another format, the TAP one. This is not a snapshot format. Instead, it's a tape that contents a series of headers data blocks. There's an AREX script with the emulator to explode these .tap files into the corresponding header and bytes files out of Spectrum 1.7. This way you can load the files through the load disk option, or from Peter McGavin's Spectrum emulator. Since ZXAM 2.0, there is a AREX script to load automatically the tap files without having to explode them. Just select load mode AREX. That script can even create tap files from the save mode AREX option. Okay, that's interesting. Let's try this then. We do have a menu. I didn't see that. Load mode. Okay. And there's a joystick. So this is the first emulator we've seen, I think, unless I'm wrong, that allows you to switch the joystick. Okay, so if we this. What did it say? Needs a Rex Mastery running. Okay, where's that? So these are all the Rex files. So how do I... Always a different version. So if I click this off for a sec. That's the dopest file. Not quite sure how to run these. Isn't there a Rex on here? Hey Amiga Gamer, do you know how to run the Rex files? Is this new to you? says Rex path here. Excuse me. Rex mask running on workbench. Is that come with workbench? See if it's around. Should be in system if it is. Ah, there it is. Okay, so that's running. Well, it should be. Keep that window open just in case. Aha! Run Rex. Real. Okay, let's have a look. This should be interesting. What's this one? So maybe what I can do is I can load in let's go for a different letter. Let's go for T. Let's go with there now. Terrahawks tape. No? Okay, there we go. Go with Terrahawks again. Oh, does this kind of pull it? Okay, so let's go okay on here because it's the RAM. I have no idea. Alright, fair enough. It was worth trying, I suppose. Let's take off the pipe because we don't need it. Trying to find something decent to play. At least we've got an emulator that's not, it's not bad. Just some games are a bit. Here's a classic for you. Gauntlet. It's always good ones to run. It would be good if it just didn't work well. Okay, that's fine. What are we on? 2 hours. 2 hours 25 minutes, which is we're pushing 3, I think, at the moment. So I'll play a couple of games and then. Wait, did I say glug? Can't be that, can it? No. It's not. I know which one this game is actually. This is if I remember rightly, it's a diving game. Yeah. So you got to stay on the bottom and pick up treasures, but I think fishes are not allowed to get you. And neither are sharks or something. So I know you can get sharks from this. And there's jellyfish. Yeah, I'm not sure whether they can get your air pipe, which is what's, I believe, is in the middle. Now you've got to be very careful. do like the different varieties of the enemies, but they are easy to avoid once you kind of get used to it. Well, somewhat easy to. The beginning ones are easy to ignore. That's not so bad. But not the Glug I was thinking of. Or is it Glup? Is what I'm thinking of. Ooh, I know one game that can be a bit iffy. Haunted Hedges. See if that's here. I think it's this one. Yep. Okay. Change keys. And it does let me do stuff because on recent emulators like Spectaculator, it doesn't like it. You've got to load it via tape before it'll run properly. Trying to get a little pendant thing. Speedy bastards. I was pressing left. Oh, it's doing that thing again where it's sticky keys. I'm wondering whether that's more of a keyboard issue. I do like the compress escape and it just jumps straight back into the window. I'll play a couple more games and then I'm going to call it for tonight. Anybody got any special requests for a game? I'm just having a look at my Spectrum area. I'm sort of tempted by Starion. I want to kind of play something that something a little bit like Manic Miner, but not Manic Miner. So let me take a look at the back of this. What's this got? Nemesis. What looks to be one of the Ultimate Play the Game games. It's the one where you jump up and down, or sort of like get hit by the. Let's see if you can see what it is. It's that one. It's try and get. Is it Underworld maybe? Might not be able to see it. It's a Saberman one though. Iridium's probably an idea. Really can't wait to get the whiteness on this fixed, because you've seen the 600, the whiteness is fine, but when you get to this, it's like it's almost too bright. Everything else on this looks okay. It's just the whiteness that I need to sort out. There we go, Iridium. Player. Oh no, it's one player. It just doesn't respond very well. Joystick. Down, that's... okay, let's change joystick to be Sinclair both. Oh, didn't like that, okay. Yeah, it doesn't like that. It's interesting, it's got a speed mode. Okay, so that's not working. Let's do a bit of Daily Thompson, I think. Left doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. And left doesn't go up. Joystick breaks. Yeah, I'm getting tired already. This does not look great. Is she playing Spectrum games? Maybe? Oh, fuck this. How am I supposed to... Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of these, is it? Is it? Something to keep bumping. Okay. Yeah, one last one definitely. I know. Should be on here. Good old classic. As long as I can run it, obviously. Kempston. play a game. Okay. Just gotta remember this is flight control joystick, so it's down to go up. Remember that it's hold down fire. Oh, it's this, so I've got to press T. Yeah, T was the I've got to be directly facing them. And I think I've only got a few of those to do. I can't do all of them. As in, they're not infinite, sorry. There we go. So I'm going to do T again. Oh, I can't. Yes, I can. There you go. Feet buckle. I should be able to hold down T again. That time. think next I've got to do avoiding. Oh no, it's TIE fighters in the Millennium Falcon. And then I think it's avoiding asteroids, and then it's back to the beginning again. Oops. Actually, it's probably best if I go down, up, down. There you go. That's basically it. And it kind of just circles around and starts again. Well, I'm not going to get into a massive Empire Strikes Back on Spectrum because it can get a bit monotonous, to be honest. So anyway, there you go. So we found out basically ZXAM is probably the best emulator for the Amiga, Spectrum emulator for the Amiga. The games generally don't run that badly. It does have the use of Rex Mass to run scripts, which we've not seen much in the way of, because I'm not quite sure how to run them myself anyway. I do like the fact they've included a load of emulators on this. Speculator I'm not a big fan of. CBSpeccy, I don't know why it doesn't work. It just seems to black screen completely. So whether that's more of a 500 thing, I don't know. I wonder what Spectrum 10 and Spectrum 00 Special is. There we go. Spectrum 00 is an executable for a 68K based Amigas only. 10 is for the 10 based ones. 20 is optimized for 20, 30, 40 with fast memory. Special is for the 68K based Amigas, faster and dangerous. DO Special takes some shortcuts to get the asymmetric speed, run up to 2 times faster. I suppose before we end, we can check out the 20 version. I don't know whether it's going to be any different. Oh no, the 20 version with this one. There's no 10. Okay, fair enough then. Right, anyway, so the best version is this version. this is. Okay. Right, so thanks everybody for checking today's Amiga Monday out. I do apologise for the beginning part. It was quite annoying. The slobs decided to fuck up on me. We do now have an expanded Amiga 600 now. So we've seen a few 1 meg games pop in, and that should be fine to run them now. I will probably maybe look back at doing some more Amiga Power stuff now that we've got an extra meg, so that'll be fine. Thanks for the Speccy stream now, Chris, no problem. Well, Amiga Speccy. Speccy. Yeah, there you go, that was, put that in chat. There you go, Spec Monday. So yeah, it was good to see the Amiga try and at least emulate some of the Spectrum, and it didn't do too badly depending on the emulator. We had a very good speed run for about 5 seconds of Manic Miner, but there is a decent version of it. However, both versions didn't seem to want to emulate the keyboard properly, you know, the beginning piano thing. Just neither version liked it. But yeah, other than that, let's go and find someone to raid. Oh, before I go, I need to let you know that tomorrow I'm going to be at my indie game dev meet, so Tuesday won't be on Tuesday. I will probably save that till Friday. Not quite sure what I'll be doing. What did we do last time? We finished off Silent Hill, and then what else did we do? Hang on, let me just check. Oh god, excuse me, I'm typing now. What did we do? We finished off Silent Hill, and then yeah, that's it. We played Tapper for Retro Asylum, so I might do another Tapper run. I did, just out of interest, well not interest, just to say anyway, I did play the other Retro Asylum thing, which was Soft Porn Adventure, and it's okay, but it is a bit frustrating to play, just because it's not strict on how the, you know, because it basically says in the manual, oh, just try like 2 words together, so like seduce girl or kiss girl or something like that, but it doesn't seem to be any strict, only use this set of commands, which makes things like that a bit harder, especially when you're trying to work out what the designer's thinking and trying to solve the puzzle at the same time. I mean, that's one of the big problems with text adventures anyway, but most of them, after a certain period, when these are the commands, we don't deviate from that, which makes things a lot easier. But yeah, that I might not stream Soft Porn Adventure. Actually, probably wouldn't be a good idea on Twitch. They might not like it. So I might have to. I'll probably just do Tapper, be easier. Anyway, who requested Soft Porn Adventure? It was part of it was one of the polls. So that was the other. It was 2 polls. There was the arcade one for those that didn't want to do the text adventure stuff, and on the text adventure we had a choice between four. We had a choice between 4. So it was like a community request. Let me just find Discord. So I'll tell you now what the choices were. And I went with see if it's still there. Yeah, Retro Sun. So no, that wasn't it. So the choices were Chris Minster, I think it is, Eric the Unready, Wonderland, and Soft Porn Adventure. And Soft Porn Adventure won by 16. So I voted for Eric the Unready. That's 15 votes. Got Soft Porn got 16. Chris Minster got 8, and Wonderland got 5. But I suppose I can say that I've at least played it. And I do like some of the things it does. Like, for example, you're talking to a bum on the street, and he says something about, oh, you need this item, just in case, because some women are bad and you need it, and it helped me. And I think he went on a bit of a bender, because the computer decided to kind of do this scrolling kind of thing, and it stopped, and it's like, and then the bum threw up, and then just gave you back your wine and stuff like that. But it's got some interesting playing around with the scrolling just to give an effect, and that was all right. But yeah. So yeah, Tapper on Friday, I think. So I need to stop rambling and push us on. Otherwise everybody's going to get bored. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to go to see Dr. CDCS, who's playing Transport Tycoon. Transport Tycoon Deluxe. It's always a good one. Just unmute that. You have to give me a sec. Stupid adverts. As per usual. Okay. It's fine. Okay, so start the raid. Right, so I hope to see you guys on Friday. It's probably going to be about 9 o'clock, something like that. Just kind of hang around on Twitch and wait until I kind of come on. But other than that, I will see you If not Friday, I'll see you on Sunday for Dungeon Keeper. So until then, thanks very much. See you later.